Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Judy here. If you fight for freedom, democracy, human rights, and science, please subscribe to this channel. Let's fight together. I upload weekly to this series, which talks about dictators and more. Okay, my friends, before we dive into today's topic, please allow me to thank the friends who bought me coffee from my website last week. Thank you so much for your kind support, my friends. Thank you. My friends, last week I said that Leonid Brezhnev and Donald Trump are alike in many ways. Like they both might have dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Yeah, you guessed it. Today I'm gonna talk about another similarity they share. Right, if you don't recall, Brezhnev was the Soviet leader from 1964 to 1982. Yes, he died ending his career. Dictators never live, only when they die. No doubt Brezhnev was a dictator, so is Trump. But today, I'm not gonna talk about Trump's dictatorship, since I've talked about it many times in my previous videos. So today, I'm gonna talk about corruption. During Brezhnev's tenure, corruption was everywhere, even in his own family. His son-in-law was even sentenced to 12 years in prison on charges of large-scale embezzlement and corruption after his death. And because of widespread corruption and economic decline and growing inefficiency, his tenure is often referred to as the era of stagnation. As for Trump's rule, you already know the economy has been declining, people have been laid off, while the prices of groceries have been rising. The era of stagnation. As for the corruption of Trump and his family, there are so many examples, and I believe most of you know some of them if you've watched the New Yorker's video, How Much Money is Trump Profiting from the Presidency? Moreover, Trump has accepted the gift of a luxury airplane from the government of Qatar, which is not just naked corruption, it's also a national security threat, because when a president receives such expensive gift from a foreign government, they might need to sell out their foreign policy, even their people. Yeah, this is not a normal time. It's the worst time for ordinary people, but the best time for Trump and his family and some of his wealthy friends. Unfortunately, Trumpers think that the truth we've been telling is not the truth. They believe that the negative things about Trump that we've been talking about are fake. They think that we talk about negative things about Trump is because we hate him. But in fact, I, for one, as an ordinary person who doesn't belong to any party, who simply wants everyday people to live the lives they deserve. So I hope that someday Trumpers will be able to see through the real Trump. Anyway, the Trump family, like the Brezhnev family, is engaging in mind-boggling levels of corruption. And they don't even hide their corruption game. So wake the f up. Fight for your own benefits, not the benefits of Trump family and their wealthy friends. Okay, my friends, in case you don't know me yet, I'm Judy Fay London, a fan of Jack London. I'm a published writer who writes fiction and non-fiction novels and short stories. You're very welcome to visit my website judyfaylondon.com or Amazon to read my poems and my short stories. The last one, Mr. Rat, Candy the Dog, and so on, and my latest non-fiction book, Living with the Walking Dead, a roadmap for achieving your own success. I hope to see you there, and thank you so much for your kind support, and thank you very much for subscribing to my YouTube channels, Judy Fay London and Judy Plus. Judy Fay London is a channel that mainly talks about culture, economics, and dictators and various events and people in human history, while Judy Plus is a channel that talks about interesting discoveries in the world of science.